Man,
You're mad. You're mad. You're mad.
I'm not saying.
Osman, no, moving on. Moving on. We're making this for a debate show.
Oh, you heard him. Oh my God. What was that? Oh my goodness. Crazy.
Welcome to Kombat KIngZ podcast, episode 15. Giving you that raw combat sport punditry.
Say it again, Rimz.
The usual suspects around the table. The combat sports. Voices on the streets. I should get a reel up for that. Yeah. Hey, we got myself, Rimz. We got the tallest man in every room, Lankz,
big
and
Lankz.
we got the braggadocious Bragz.
You know.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna get into the fights that just happened on the weekend.
UFC Vegas. Johnny Walker versus Sweet Dreams. Sweet Dreams, as they call it.
Yeah.
Well, he put Johnny Walker in a sweet dream.
That
Jamal.
the way he fell was like, you know them kites here that have the arms.
No, you're talking about the cloud team.
Yeah, and they just start waving in the air, fam. Oh my days, fam.
Bro, he glitched.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
mad. I thought, what happened?
Yeah.
I was like, what? It was mad.
Let's get into this.
It
Let's
was
break
mad.
this one
It
down.
was
'Cause
mad.
like,
It was mad.
so Johnny Walker versus Jamal Hall. This is what headlined the card for UFC Vegas. It was a very quick fight.
Yeah.
Very same-ish from Johnny Walker, but I thought he'd just done the same things that he normally does. Left himself open. I feel like he's just playing about. He don't take it serious. I don't know why. Like,
It's just his style. It's his style.
I think you got to change that then if you've been knocked out in your last previous fights.
I thought his style changed a little bit when he went to SBG. I thought it toned down a bit.
Not when he
More
gets
than-
into the cage, though. Like, we only see him in the cage, but it's like, what do you see? Why do you say that?
I thought like he still has that wild edge to him, but I thought it's been mellowed
More
down
controlled.
a bit. Yeah, it's a bit more controlled since he's gone SBG. I thought.
He have bad tendencies though. He's like he doesn't. He goes in and doesn't cover up. I feel like because he's very tall. I feel like he can get himself out of trouble, but he doesn't get himself out of trouble through range. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, I'm only going off previous fights as well. I'm not just going off of this fight.
Yeah.
I'm going off because this fight was very quick. Only got to
It's not
2
really
minute,
much,
20,
too much to
go through from the rounds. But I'm saying, like, his output wasn't too bad. As you see, he got 12 strikes to Hill's 7 strikes. You had Walker's
Let's get it up.
12 significant strikes to Hill's 6 strikes. And I don't know. Like, obviously he's a volume fighter, but Hill, you know what Hill wants to do.
Yeah.
Come and bang.
Hill wants to strike. Mostly boxing. Does throw nice kicks. They were in the open stance, so you had that body shot there. If they wanted to throw to the body, which they both did. Fair enough. But Hill just caught him. I think Hill usually he's southpaw. I think he caught him in orthodox. With the overhand?
Hands,
Overhand
just
or
straight to
something
the
like
top
that,
of
or
his
1-2,
head.
Yeah. Just clipped him top
It
of his
was weird.
temple.
It was a weird stoppage though. Don't you feel like it was like
no, it was a weird knockout. The way
it was not stoppage. Sorry, I said the wrong word. Knockout.
The way he went
The
out.
way he
It's weird. Yeah, it was.
He glitched in the air. His hands
He
then
just
come up.
sprang up.
He just sprang up.
Man
and
tried to
he's-
protect himself too late. fam.
He tried to protect
Literally.
himself. But I don't think I've seen a knockout like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, that one, no,
Weird.
it was weird. It was weird still.
Like, even when he hit the top of his head, I was like, that weren't hard. It even looked like it grazed him. It weren't like
And I
full
think
on.
they kind of hit each other at the same time as well.
Yeah.
But just Hill connected properly.
What has he got that? So what are you trying to say? He's really got that power in his hands.
Well,
Hill's really got that type of power.
I actually thought he looked a lot smaller than Johnny Walker.
Yeah, he's got a bit of like.
He looked like he was a middleweight. As such
yeah.
in there,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
boy,
Fights
powers-
like a light heavyweight.
his
innit?
powers talking. So,
But yeah, no, he's knocking people out. Like he's knocked a few people out. So
Do you think we still got to look at more from him in the sense of his
we need to
ground
see,
game,
yeah,
a little bit
a
more
We need
wrestling?
to see the other dynamics of his game, but striking, stand up, you can't.
You can't.
He,
Yeah.
he's dangerous. You know what I mean? You have to take him serious. But
Where does he go from here? Where does he go from
a
here?
good
If we're looking
question.
at the rankings now,
I'll bring it up quick.
which in the very light
There we
division,
go.
as we know, it's a light division
Okay.
already.
he'll
Okay,
go to
so
10.
he goes in top 10. I thought he was in top 10 already.
No,
Goes into the top 10. He's 12th. Okay, so he goes into the top 10. So he what we
Sweet
looking
Dreams
at?
versus No Time.
Oh, no time. I think he'll sleep no time right now, you know.
That's good. Get
Is
him
that
up.
what you think? You really think he sleeps him? No time's tough though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
It's tough.
I think Jamal.
I wanted to go a little bit. I want the Ankalaev fight.
Ankalaev. Ooh.
I don't think Ankalaev is looking.
What?
I think that's problem.
I think
Oh, no, it's
Ankalaev's
problems.
looking-
Yeah, that's what I like. Problems. Give me problems and more.
Yeah, Ankalaev.
I don't like the easy fights. No,
No, and
I
that's
want-
not easy fight.
Ankalaev should be
Yeah,
looking up.
Ankalaev
Yeah, I
is
know.
looking the other
He's
way. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. He's going for it.
title
He's
fight
going.
material
Yeah,
right
he's
now,
going
you know
for
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah. But I just want to see that for
Yeah,
him.
even cry.
I'm talking about for Hill though. That's for not for. I'm talking about.
Yeah,
for Hill.
yeah. Ozdemir.
Ozdemir, I think, is
Who's Reyes?
Reyes.
Who's
Reyes ain't got a
Who's fought
fight.
last.
No one. He ain't booked.
Well, that might be interesting.
Yeah.
That
Because
might be
Reyes can
interesting.
wrestle.
Yeah, he can. Yeah,
He can wrestle.
he's
So
right, yeah.
he might
that could be
try and
First
get
spanner
into
in
a
the works.
grappling exchange. Well, interesting. We'll see. We'll see what they book for him. But I can tell you this: he's got fireworks in both hands, and whoever he does face next, yeah, like you have to watch free striking. Like, it's gonna be interesting.
What are we saying, Johnny Walker though? Because we had big hopes for him,
When he first listen,
yeah.
where was he originally ranked? When he got get up to like third at one point, he was like
He got there.
before
quick.
he got there quick, innit? He got there quick.
There was
at
John
one.
Jones talk. So
Yeah.
you know you was high. You get me? You was high up there in the rankings. But they were talking John Jones for him.
John
and all
Jones
that
would
kind
have
of
killed
stuff.
him.
And you know what's so upsetting? When I really look at the light heavyweight, I'm like, there's a couple of guys that can really bang.
Mhm.
But I feel like the way when I look at Johnny Walker's physique, I'm like, you should be up there.
Yeah.
When you look
yeah,
at him
yeah,
in the ring, you look at, you should be
Athletic.
you're
He looked
athletic,
dominant.
dominant. Yeah. I'm like, where's he gone missing?
He had
for him?
he
Like,
had that moment, but then he had the injury. He came back from the injury and he just looked.
No one told him to be doing up celebrations.
Just-
bro. Like, that mash yourself up. Like,
It's true, though.
Yeah, that was dumb.
he's just gonna have to again, right? If he's gonna have to fight again a Paul Craig, a Ryan Spann,
Yeah.
even though
Didn't he fight Ryan? He fought Ryan Spann already,
and
he lost. I think he was
That's
winning and then he lost. I swear.
That's not good. That's not good. If that's the truth, that's not
boy,
good.
I could swear.
Because where do you go in this little weird area? And I felt like we can get into it a bit later, but I just felt like even after, like he wasn't even taking it serious. I see him posting pictures like eating pizza, like just on to the next fight.
Yeah.
Bellator
What,
champ,
bro?
maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Wow.
bro. What are you talking about? No heart. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Just like, actually, you should post no picture the next day. The side of his face was bust. No pictures to get. But you should be angry, bro. Like, you should have it more in you to be like, I'm not doing this. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I
Nah,
mean?
I hear
Especially
you.
the way it happened. Like, come on, man. You're a top ranked 10 fighter.
No, he.
Yeah? Want to move
No,
on?
no, he beat Ryan Spann. Sorry.
He did beat Ryan.
He
Spann.
beat Ryan Spann. Ryan Spann was beating him though, but he did come back and you
Knock him
got
out.
the finish. You got the finish. Elbows, hammer fist.
Well, Paul Craig's booked. So, well, we'll see.
All right, cool.
Yeah? Wanna
we'll
move
see,
on?
We'll see about that.
To Carl Darkus versus Jamie Pickett.
Yeah.
Hey, Big submission.
Oh no, everyone got this one right as well, innit?
Yeah.
What's that?
TKO Jamal Hill.
No, I didn't.
You didn't get that?
No, I put
You went
decision.
decision, innit?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I should have. When I look back at it, I was like, no, That was stupid for me to like go decision. That was like, that was stupid.
Alright.
But yeah, Carl
Darkers.
versus Jamie Pickett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Boy, why is his corner not telling him he's got 1 second, bro? Like, why are you not shouting that or something? Like, come on, like.
It wasn't that deep because when you come out, he come
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
he
he
was
was
alright.
alright,
Come out,
yeah.
alright. Yeah.
You weren't
Yes.
you weren't there sleeping.
I'll be pissed. But that's their corner. I think that's something when your fighter is in a submission near the end of the round, you should be shouting the time, like, or counting down, or you get me, so they know, like.
You know what it is? I think that the corner, like, let me give it back into the corner here. I think they hear the clacks when it's the last 10 seconds, and
Yeah, but his head might have been in a position where he couldn't even hear the clacks. You know what I mean?
no, before he got that deep, he only got in that.
Like,
if you look,
with 4 seconds left,
yeah,
bro.
4
Like,
seconds left. Yeah. So like, whether or not he heard the clacks or not, you're right. Your corner should still scream it, but that submission, even I think it was, yeah, it looked. I know the DAS, but the way the angle was from when he come in, you couldn't really see if he was in trouble or not.
Yeah,
It was weird. Even Paul Felder was saying it.
Yeah,
It was
'cause you
hard
couldn't
to
tell,
see.
yeah.
You couldn't tell.
Because
So
the
it
way
was
it
like
was against the cage.
yeah, it was hard to tell. So it was like they probably thought he was fine with like 2 seconds left.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
lasted the last 10 seconds, and then
Fair enough.
you're right. I know you got. I'm just giving the corner a little backing where
Yeah,
I
no,
thought,
I
like
hear
it
you.
was because it was pressed against the cage. Even I was like, yeah, it was hard to see what was really going on. But
yeah,
talk about this. Carl Darkus he's a good fighter.
yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Well-rounded.
Very
Yeah, he's
well-rounded.
well-rounded.
That's the type of fighters I like. You can show me you can really fight everywhere. You're like them eight fighters everywhere. I like them. Like, you get me? I can see where you can improve maybe in somewhere, but I like it. He's clean. His striking's clean. His wrestling's very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Good IQ. Good like grappling in the sense of exchanging and moving from like what's the word, like when you exchange or wrestling transitions your grappling, like I thought that was like chain wrestling.
Yeah,
that's what I meant to say. I thought that was
That's the one in the that's what he just went straight in for. He just straight into the wrestling. Yeah, and Jamie Pickett couldn't keep up, got him down, and managed to set up the loss. But no, shout out Jamie Carl Darkus.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know he's thingies, bro.
brother.
Yeah.
What, he's the Fed's brother?
Off us,
Oh, fuck you.
Why was
joking,
the
I'm
catch?
joking.
Because who come in? What happened? there?
When he late replacement, he was a late replacement.
Who?
I
Carl
think.
or Jamie?
Jamie. I think.
Okay.
I think
Right.
Jamie was a late replacement.
What does he fight at? Carl.
Middleweight.
But I
Yeah.
just think Jamie
But obviously,
didn't have enough
where-
time to get down.
Yeah, so they probably just had to wait a bit higher.
I'd like to see, if he's a middleweight, I'd like to see him fight Adesanya.
Ooh, he's not there yet.
No, he's not. When I watch
You're
fights,
saying the eyes never lie.
the eyes don't lie. I don't need to know the rankings
I don't think that's
sometimes.
problems for him, though.
Wrestling is. That's
I
that.
don't think he's wrestling's problems for him. So.
Okay, cool. I think he's a very good wrestler. This, you
Saying,
know how?
Izzy just pushed that head down. And
No, you know why?
get out of
Because
there.
Jamie's not good to show that, but you know what it is? His chain wrestling showed me that he's very persistent. You know what I mean? He tries to get what he wants. I like people like that. Like, they don't give up. I just think that style, with mixing it up with the striking that he has, those type of fighters are the fighters that need to be in there with Izzy. Yeah. I think to cause Izzy an IQ type of problem. But yeah, that's just my opinion.
Fair enough.
Moving on. Oh God, this fight.
Porter versus Badal, I think it is.
I think I want to say I think Badal won as well. I don't. It was one of those ones where
he was landing more.
Yeah, you can't
jabs and uppercuts and all sorts. So.
I think the last round where
That's
Porter
what
sat on him,
sat on me.
and he's a heavy boy. Fuck you, like, him sitting on you is like the 181 on top of you. Fuck you know. Like,
He weighs a couple pounds.
His quads, and his thighs were huge, fam.
Thick.
I felt sorry for my man when he got on top because he was never moving him. Like, never. But yeah, no, I think Badal,
Badal.
he had better of the stand-up in terms of he was landing more, like you said.
Yeah.
Porter was trying to be persistent,
Yeah,
mix it up, and
he was pressuring a lot
Pressuring
more, backing
more.
him up, walking him down.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Badal won two rounds
rounds,
of the 3.
Yeah.
And I think it was the 3rd round I would have still given it to him because he controlled the first 3 minutes and then he got taken down. So
Okay.
yeah, but Porter won. I'm in an R-in, but yeah, I think could have went either way this one.
What do you think? That was your pick. You got it right.
Yeah.
That's when I knew it was
Did I get
going.
that one right?
Yeah, you got Porter.
Okay.
Decision.
Yeah.
You say knockout.
Yeah. No, to be honest,
You said Porter decision.
no, I think I've probably said Porter decision. I need to check it, but
Check now.
But yeah, I kind of agree with you. You know, I think he kind of.
he
Give him, yeah, I think you could give him that still. Yeah, I think I could have gave him that. You know.
When it's a close fight, what do you look at? The significant stuff, I think.
Yeah, you got to look at like
I
who
think
landed
Porter-
more. Like
yeah, but I
when
think Porter, click it for a minute.
takedowns.
I think Porter had the significant strikes.
Did he?
I think he banged a bit harder when he did hit 82. See,
Okay, yeah.
he did. Oh, the significant strikes was actually
Significant
weird.
strikes was the other way.
But look
around.
at the
But
output.
it was more active, innit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So 2 takedowns as well as
Yeah.
classified. Yeah, when you look at that, I didn't see Bellator winning that fight. I don't know. Like I saw it 2-1 to pot, and the takedown in the end won the fight. Anytime, even if it's a close fight up until, or you can control the exchange a little bit, but up until the point of the
Look,
takedown,
significant
you
strikes.
always get the judge's eye on the takedown.
Significant strikes, distance or standing, 50 to Badal.
Sick.
Clinch, it was pretty
Forward,
even. Ground, he got 3. So it was.
It was
it's
even
one
fight.
of
How
them,
you
yeah.
want to call it, innit?
Yeah.
No one got robbed, I don't think. It was
Yeah,
just
no.
one of them how you want to call it type of fights. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest fight, I tell you that. It was like a bit stagnant.
Yeah,
bit
no, that
slow.
one. Yeah, that's probably
Bit slow.
probably the most boring on
Yeah.
the card. Probably.
Yeah, I'd say.
All right, moving on.
Jim, old
Miller
school Miller. Bruv, this guy won't go away.
Versus Motta.
Hey, them
He won't
leg,
go away.
them,
I
them
have
leg
to shout him
kicks.
out, you know. 2 knockouts in a row now.
Them
You put
leg
sub.
kicks. Yeah,
I know
so
I
did
put
I.
sub, but
And it was no sub.
yeah, nah.
He said I'm coming to bang.
Yeah.
Them leg kicks, bro.
Yeah.
Money. Money. Like,
inside
He's
kick.
tough, you know.
Buckled him.
yeah, 'cause
He's the friend you need in the pub. Like when it goes off, you need Jim Miller in the pub
You do
still.
still.
Like
He'll lose a
full-
teeth and still fight. Like,
What?
not
Full
worried
it
about
down.
the tooth.
No,
bro.
no. You get me? Yeah.
Jesus.
Geezers. We got a job to
Yo,
do.
like,
We got
when
a
I
job to
roll with
do.
that
You know what I'm
geezer.
saying? But shouts out Tip that. You know what's so crazy? What do you say about are we gonna say it's because he's fighting the from what I'm about to say, do you think it's because he's fighting the lower end of the tail? But
He's
How
fighting
does
he's fighting
fighting the
people
come up
coming
guys.
in.
Yeah,
Like,
coming in.
He's a
That's what I
from
mean.
Contender series, yeah.
that's what I mean. The low end of the tail.
Mm.
But do you think that's the reason he's being able to survive compared to people like Frankie Edgar and other people? Like, do you know what I mean? Because Frankie's getting
Yeah, but Frankie
slaughtered.
is wanting these fights. For
That's
some
what I'm
reason.
saying. But he's getting
When you
slaughtered.
know you ain't got a title shot in you again, if you want to fight and be a prize fighter, take fights like this. Like, you're gonna have opportunity to win, whilst doing like earning the money. Do you know what I mean?
I hear
Like,
you. That makes sense.
like, don't be fighting top 10 guys when you know you're not
there. Like
you're not
that
in
no
and
more.
around it no more.
No, it's true. It is true.
What do you think from Motta? Like, what do you think? Because you didn't really see it
I
again.
didn't see it too. Oh, he was very boxing heavy. I thought.
Heavy on that foot, on that stance.
Yeah, heavy on the front foot as well.
front foot stance.
Yeah, he didn't really mix it up too much. It was just pretty much hands. It might have been odd kick here and there, but it's just pretty much hands from him.
Trying to knock out Miller
Yeah.
and got knocked out.
We'd have to see a bit more from him, really. Even in his contender series fight, I think he was quite boxing heavy as well. He's got heavy
Good
hands.
He
He's got heavy
hit,
hands, yeah. But
I've seen that.
yeah, we just have to see him
It's
go
too
again.
centric with the hands, though. I don't know what
Yeah,
you mean.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't be
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, no.
In mixed martial arts, you really
Gotta
can't be
mix it, yeah.
centric with anything. Yeah, like you kind of them days of having Damian Maia Just be centric.
Specialists, you mean? Specialists can still survive.
No, you could be really good at your.
As long as you can defend other other
styles.
Yeah.
Like, because I would still put Izzy as a specialist.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
But he can defend the takedown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
No, 100.
So-
100.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Sick.
Aye.
Oh.
Buckley versus Al Hassan.
They-
I think
this-
Al
They were
Hassan.
gassed at the end of this.
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
But I think Al Hassan might have nicked it.
No way.
Really?
What did you watch?
Really?
What did you
You
watch?
sure?
What did you watch?
All right. What rounds
Ooh.
did Buckley win for you?
All three.
He won.
I thought he won
definitely
all
won
three.
first.
I thought he won all three.
And second. What round?
'Cause
I
they
understand
gave-
there was a round maybe.
They
what you're talking
gave
about, but
Al Hassan
I
one.
I know.
They gave
I
him
know.
one.
I know. Someone, a judge had him winning it, right? Yeah. I know. But
No,
no.
I don't think he won a round.
Buckley.
Right,
Buckley.
that's rash of me. I think Buckley won, but if I'm going off of what that judge said, then he has to win the fight because I think he won 3.
Who?
Al Hassan.
Round 3.
Yeah, he won round 3.
Okay.
But
I don't know.
I can see that a little bit because I know what you mean. Especially towards the end of the round,
I thought.
Buckley was more. He looked a bit more
Yeah.
gassed, and he was working.
he took it out of Buckley in
yeah,
that
he took
round.
him round. Yeah, I know what you mean. I can see what you mean, but it still wasn't enough output. My problem is you gotta have output.
Yeah,
You can't.
Buckley
his
was
output was
active from the
from the
for
start.
jump, from
Yeah,
the
he was
jump.
throwing
Yeah.
ones.
One,
He was just
yeah.
throwing ones.
He was trying to wind up. There
He
was
was trying
one
to
point.
counter. Yeah, he was just throwing the big shots, trying to counter.
There was
like,
one
yeah.
point Buckley like let off like 9 shots. Bap, bap, bap. Man was just in the corner like winding up like a bobbing up. Man was winding. I'm like, bro, you gonna let this thing loose? And he let it loose. Yeah, boom, and it hit.
But he
air.
let it loose and made it so obvious.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
That's my point. And hit air, and that's my point. You can't be what kind of, like. You can't even box in boxing like that, let alone fight in MMA like that. I don't get fighters that do that. You can't have no fighting style like that. That you can be a counter boxer. That you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Bit like Brook when we get into that
Yeah.
in a bit. But
Yeah.
you can be counterish and know how to move your head and bob and weave. But you got to let your hands go still. You still got to be active. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you hear that. Buckley takedowns was timed well.
Definitely.
He got a few good
Good
takedowns.
He just controlled the fight. innit?
Yeah, he was picking shots better than Al Hassan. Yeah, Al Hassan. There's things that can be worked on. I think. Still.
Cardio. Him and Nunes
Both.
need to
Alright,
go
for
on a
someone
running
that
machine.
big though, right? You went to 3, innit?
Don't
Yeah,
matter,
but that's
bro.
because Buckley had bad cardio as well. They both guys, you could see their cardio was equal to each other.
No, Buckley's was
wasn't-
better.
Buckley was
Buckley was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, at
Because
least-
he was in second win.
but Buckley's wasn't as better to like get him out of there.
And Buckley was more.
Do you know what I
active as
mean?
well.
You're right, but it wasn't good enough to. Because at one point, a really good fighter would have got him out of there. The way he was gassed,
Who? Buckley.
no,
Al
Hassan.
Okay, yeah.
A really good fighter in his weight would have put him down on the floor and choked him out or whatever. I'm just saying, like, from the cardio standpoint, do you know what I'm trying to say?
No,
Imagine that
hey.
if that was a 5-round fight now.
No, hey,
And the top 10. So I'm just saying, like, you're right. Buckley was a better fighter, I think, altogether.
No, 100%, 100%.
Do you think it was the corner man?
Oh, the police guy. Boy,
The police boy, make him win.
Hey. You know what?
Huh?
He used him to hype the fight off, innit? So
Got him
he
eyes
used
on
He
him.
got more eyes
Eyes
on
on
him.
him.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. But I don't. He showed a different element of his game that obviously because we've only
The
seen
knockouts.
explosive
Yeah, Buckley.
knockouts from Buckley, but he showed another side
Fam.
of his game that he can stick to a game plan, kind of
Do you
thing,
know?
innit?
Do you know how I know he's gone?
Hmm?
Uncle Tony said to me today, "Yo, I see this knockout." Man stepped on him like he was the stairs and spun round and started. Bro, the way he was explaining it, I know he was talking about this.
Yeah,
knockout.
yeah,
there was no
yeah,
other knockout he was
yeah,
talking about.
Yeah.
Because it was
So-
around the time minutes, and they
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
showing it. They would
yeah,
be
yeah.
showing the fights. So
He
like,
was like MMA.
You know what he's got? It didn't happen in the same kind of scenario, But you know when Uriah Hall not got that mad knockout,
Yeah,
he's got that.
yeah,
like
that
everyone just
flash.
knows him for that right
Yeah,
now.
that
You know what I
flash,
mean?
that
But he
flash.
needs to just make sure he capitalizes off of it.
And doesn't
Whereas
lose too
Uriah
much.
didn't really. You know what I mean? But yeah, exactly.
It's hard though. Middleweight's hard.
Yeah, middleweight. Yeah.
You can make, but it's
And their frame for middleweight is a bit
big. That's what I mean. They're too
big.
gassy. They'll gas. That's my problem. That's what I'm saying. They'll gas. I
Them
don't
Paulo
like.
Costa
No, but their
frames.
frame
Yeah,
even
frame.
they're a bit short. Like Costa is like kind of tall
Tall.
and he's got a bit of.
You know, he is solid.
You know what I mean? He's just very. They're
He's
big,
Too, no,
but they're a
Costa's too
bit.
big for that weight.
Yeah, he is, but he makes it. Well sometimes.
When he wants.
Yeah. But these guys, they're a bit shorter. You know what I mean? They might struggle with like
Yeah.
someone like Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy.
What, all day long, like
yeah,
that's a field day for him
Yeah,
on the
they kick him
outside.
out,
You know what I mean?
Outside, yeah.
But
Well, we'll
Yeah.
see where they go from there. Then they're both not ranked. They still got work to do. But,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
fight.
yeah.
No knockout. I got that right.
Yeah. I was expecting someone to get knocked out.
expecting
in this.
fireworks
Yeah,
still.
100%. But yeah, sometimes it don't go like that. Cool. Next.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. That was the main card, didn't it? That was the start of the main
Alright,
cards.
quickly move on
Move
to
through
the
that quick.
prelims quick.
Oh, this fight.
Oh.
Gabriel Benitez versus David Onama.
Hey,
What
Onama.
a fucking fight for the
Yes.
people at home.
Solid.
If you did not watch this fight, headline, read all about it. David Onama's a fucking bad man. Put it like this, rude boy. Man was nyamming leg kicks.
Yeah.
Nyamming. Like, when I mean eating them, he was eating leg kicks.
Yeah.
I was like, boy, what's bruv, the calf? I was like, he is a tough son of a beep.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
100%.
bruv,
100%.
he's a tough son of a bitch. Like, he was walking man through and down. Like, everything that he got hit with, he was showing this it must have hurt, but he was showing this does not hurt me.
Yeah.
That's the main comment I want to make about him. He's tough, bro.
Yeah, no, he's tough. He's tough. Even in the last fight against Mason Jones.
Yeah.
That was a battle.
Battle. And
Battle.
who come out?
Yeah, obviously Mason Jones won that, but
Bro.
you could have gave it to him as well. Like
When I
close
put in the
fight.
group chat last night,
Yeah, it was
I
a
had to
close fight.
scream, bro, this man is mad.
Yeah, it's
he's like, he's a
crazy.
tough you. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, tough. It's like, bro, it's an understatement.
Yeah,
But
but
he's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, no, very good finish. Like combos.
He's got heavy hands.
Yeah.
Man. It
Very.
didn't even, it looked effortless. It didn't even, you know when you let that go, you know when you're like raw, like, that was effortless. Like,
He was in
it didn't
danger
even-
though. He was in
Yeah.
danger because he
Got
got
hurt.
clipped and
He got
like
hurt.
he looked like he's gonna get finished, but he toughed it out. Yeah, he's
Tough.
tough.
I love that. I love that game shape. You can go far, my son. You
Yeah.
see, with that and good cardio, you'll go far.
Yeah,
Everything
100%.
else can be taught.
100%.
If you've got that game in you and that cardio,
Yeah,
you can
that
win the
can win you fights.
championship.
Yeah, easy.
That can win
That
you the
can win you fights.
championship.
Not at featherweight, bro.
What?
Not at featherweight.
What, Volkanovski?
Forget Volkanovski Max, bro. That's the real champ.
He will fucking decimate Max.
What?
He will
Whoa.
put Max in a coffin. Bro.
Whoa, wait, calm down.
Wait.
The guy,
You
the
don't-
guy just had 2 fights in the UFC.
He
bro.
will
Calm
put you
down.
good.
Max
Max
are you
gets
good?
hit.
Are you
Max
good?
gets hit.
Are
Don't
you
touch
good?
me.
Are you good?
Max gets hit. You don't know this.
Max
Don't
ain't ever been
mess
out,
up.
bro. Max
He will-
ain't ever
and he
been
will put
out.
him out. He will
You're
put him
nuts,
out.
man.
You think
Bro,
Max is gonna
my
stand there?
eyes-
This guy- this guy's
Max
nuts.
gets hit, bro.
Hit.
Max get hit. Max tries to do this.
You're
but gets hit.
crazy. I can't believe what I'm hearing.
You're mad.
A
Hey,
man that's
people,
mad-
if he's
Max-
talking shit, get on to him.
a man
get
that's
on to
got
me.
Yeah.
2
If he's
fights
talking
in the
shit, get on
UFC.
to him.
Yeah.
What's the word you use? Obliterate.
Obliterate. Max will get dust. He'll turn into dust.
Yeah, you're talking madness.
I'm
You're
not talking
you're
a madness.
absolutely talking
But when I
madness,
said this
bro.
about Habib,
That
you lot
ain't-
said the same.
That ain't Fanta in your cup. What's in your cup?
Remember
fam?
when I said this about Habib early on in the
that is
career?
early to say that.
Hold
That
on.
is very early to
did
say
I say
that,
that
bro.
about Habib though?
No,
You're rolling
not at
the
this-
dice,
not-
bro.
not at
You're
2 fights
rolling
into
the
the
dice,
UFC.
bro.
When I first met
You're rolling
Habib,
the
did I
dice,
say that
bro.
no man will beat him?
You're rolling the dice,
This,
bro.
we're not, you know, they're not answering my
Like,
question,
yeah,
guys.
No, toughness, yeah, power, yeah, but like there's more to it.
And
Skill
what
wise,
is that? Yeah, he's got skill, bro.
More to it,
The
skill
only
wise.
thing that I can see him gaining that skill. It wasn't that bad. My man, like Gabriel Benitez had very good, bro. They say he has some of the best leg kicks in the gym. In AK, like
yeah,
better
you're
than
saying
Luke
he
Rockhold.
kicks the hardest.
The
in gym.
hardest,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Better than Luke Rockhold. Like, so let's not
Yeah.
go like he ain't gonna come across that again very often. That's a guy that can kick. So that I can see where the holes were
Yeah.
and where he can improve. I'm not saying that. 2 fights, I get it. But
Bro, you're saying he
sometimes
beats Max. Max is
no,
number
but
two,
sometimes
bro.
you know what it is. But Max a bit punch drunk. You know,
Number
going
one,
like,
bro.
But
He's
Max
not
has been
number
through
two.
wars, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't go like
100%.
Max has not been.
Max
hit like-
hasn't.
I'm a big Max
hasn't.
fan.
Max hasn't
But
showed
it's
that.
what you see. It's
Max
what I see.
hasn't showed that he's chinny yet. He gets hit a lot, but he hasn't showed that he's chinny.
Who hits like this man.
Yeah,
that's
I hear
hit.
you. But
Oh,
Max
don't
hasn't
I
showed
hear
that.
you,
I hear
nothing.
you, but Max
There's
hasn't
levels to
showed
this.
that
Alright,
he's
cool.
chinny
Alright,
yet.
cool. Alright, yeah, when
The
this
man
guy
said
hits
there's
you,
levels to
when
this.
this guy
Max
hits
is
you,
the
there's-
levels, bro.
Okay.
yeah,
Max is the
Get
levels.
on
And he's not- and he's not a
if you-
champion.
Get on to him.
And he's not a
because
champion.
He's talking
He
madness.
is the
he's
though.
not a champion.
He's the champ.
Okay, Max. He said Max is
Max
he's
is
not a
the champ.
champion. You know. All right, remember that.
Max
Alright,
is
he's
the
not a
champ.
champion, guys. Remember that. All right, cool. But anyway, I just want to shout this guy out, man. He
Yeah.
got me hyped. He
Yeah,
got
no,
me
it
chatting
was
shit.
very good fight.
He
It was
got
very
me
good fight, yeah.
chatting shit to the point. These man are making me chat shit about Max when they're making me sound worse. It's not like that. I love you, Max. I think Max is the man. I've always liked the best, bro. The best is the best, bro. Blessed is best, baby. We know that.
No.
But yo, toughness, because Max is not gonna put him to sleep. I saw that from
Yeah,
that.
no,
fight.
Max.
See,
ain't,
you know, hit. That's the danger. It's not like I can see it where I'm like, oh, you know what, Max can put him to sleep, and
Max
it's like,
5-round decisions, man's like this. Like
all right,
normally, like
let's move on before
Alright,
we get this
cool.
the
Yeah.
subject for the whole show.
Jessica Rose Clark versus Stephanie Egger.
This surprised me.
Yeah,
We all got this wrong.
did.
Harlequin got armbarred. fam.
Yeah, well, look, yeah.
Did you see that coming? though?
Armbarred.
Whoa, no, I didn't really see it coming, but like she got her up in the clinch
That armbar was
earlier
tight as
on the
fuck,
fence.
fam.
Fuck, she tapped.
Yeah,
She-
Course
yeah,
she
100%.
tapped, bro.
Yeah,
That was a
100%.
tap, bro.
Jessica Rose Clark, when she was in the clinch, she didn't really advance from it. It was just a stalemate kind of meme. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. And she had like, what was it? Double unders on her, and still got thrown. Like, it was mad.
Nothing in your cup, bro.
Yeah, give me. I'm looking at.
Man's looking at that.
I'm looking at
empty
it
cup,
like,
man.
I need something.
But yeah.
No, I hate what you're saying. Boy, like I thought she would have been better in the clinch from that though. I thought she would have been like more younger, active, energy, like you know what I mean, springier fighter. Like she just got dominated, and I don't know, but Edgar, she must just have her top control must be very heavy from the way she just moved from the clinch and from the grappling exchange, because she got the armbar rolled into it, and that was it. That's all she rolled. That was
the
it.
armbar was tight,
Beautiful.
man.
Clean.
It was nice. It was like the Ronda, old school
Yeah,
Ronda, old
yeah.
school Ronda. You know
Type
what I
of
mean?
armbar.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Snap that.
Round one, like we all put decision for Jessica Rose Clark.
yeah.
So
But it's one of them ones, isn't it? One of them ones.
I hear you, man. Let's see.
Harlequin, man.
All
Keep
right.
moving.
Chase
Skelly.
versus Mark Stiegel.
I had Skelly for the win. I just
You just got the wrong pick.
yeah, man. I had a good night, man. I got all my picks wrong, man. I know,
But hey,
yeah.
Chase Skilly, vet out here. He's been around for a while. He looks stronger, bigger.
Yeah. I had him down for the submission, but I know.
Skelly, he managed to get takedowns on Stiegel. He managed to keep him down quite a bit. Second round clinching up on the fence. And then he breaks off of him, lands that knee.
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah, that knee was clean. That knee was clean, and just finished it off with the ground and pound. But
So fresh as a clang.
yeah, but
the elbow that he threw.
what was that? I can't remember it now. I just remember.
The elbow.
Where he
Skelly.
came straight down the middle with it. Where it almost looked like he was gonna
Jab
jab
or
him,
something.
and he just went
Up.
Yeah,
Come on,
okay,
It was naughty still.
Skelly showing some skills.
Yeah, and what? He's retired now, though. He retired there.
He didn't retire. He said if there's something comes up,
Yeah,
Worth
but
it,
what's
it's
coming up for him?
Yeah, for him.
For you get me? Like,
Yeah.
What? You ain't fighting no Nate. You get me? Like,
It's true, you've done that.
He's finished, man. He's done. If he says that, but
Yeah, shouts out to him and his
At
career.
least he went out on a high. You know what I mean? A lot of fighters they don't,
It's
and
true.
then they're chasing that.
Good knockout as well.
Yeah, it's a good way to end
End
his
your
career.
career.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Chase Skinny,
Against
shouts
a
out to you.
decent fighter.
Well, shouts out to you, Chase Skinny, man. Yeah.
All right,
Another victory.
move on.
Definitely.
All right, Belbita versus DiParlo. I think I got this right.
You got
Yeah,
this
you did,
right.
yeah.
And this was a fight that we spoke about last week about it being close from the striking point.
Yeah.
You know what? For two females, these lot were banging.
Yeah,
they stayed in
yeah.
the middle and
Brad
banged.
B
They
come
met
to
up.
the Niz.
This
fam.
was a
I
good
thought
fight.
Belbita was landing the harder shots and going well to the body as well.
So did that.
Um,
But
Parla seemed a bit less active in the
Yeah,
first.
that's
She
the
seemed a bit
problem.
more cautious.
Cautious.
and,
but then she let her hands go though.
yeah, it took a while for her to warm up.
Warm up.
But
But
once
then
she did, yeah,
then
she
she started
finding
finding her
some stuff.
range.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was in and out. I thought she was a better bouncier fighter.
Yeah.
In the end.
But
all
that's
good.
things that I saw when I watched back.
Right.
And I noticed, so I thought, yeah, I went with her. But
Can't lie. I went with Belbita because she's buff, bro. Can't lie.
I hear you. It was cool.
Sometimes you got to.
Belbita was a sexy thing still. I'm not gonna lie. Still, she's got good legs still.
But no, it was a good performance from both fighters. It was close, but the Paulo
Done her
edged
job.
it. She edged it.
Yeah, she deserved to win that fight. There's no complaints there.
Mm.
Yeah, like you said, you got that one right. So let's move on.
Cool. All right.
Chad, listen,
This
And
was-
This was-
Helia versus Strader.
this was a great fight. This was
Yeah.
a good fight.
fight still.
Well, Jess Strader come out on violence, bro.
See the 6-piece to the
He
body.
come
Mad.
out on violence, bro. He said, "Yeah, I need to." He looked like he tried to get him out there in the first round. Like, great striking. He
He
looked
looked a lot
very
more
good.
sharper.
Oh,
Yeah.
bruv, the leg kicks and everything. But I think Chad was just reading it. I think Chad took his time a little bit more. I think he showed it through the rounds because, you know what I'm saying? He got better and better as the fight went on and on.
Yeah, no, I hear that. And Helia was landing
Helia.
their knees in the clinch.
Yeah,
clinch
that's
well.
the fight. Yeah, you had to be careful.
Oh,
He kept
just
diving
like-
with his head
yeah.
low
Yeah.
in the clinch. Like after the head,
Yeah, yeah,
after
yeah,
the striking exchange, he would put his head low,
Yeah.
which would cause him to get in the clinch and then cause the
he
knees.
landed the knees quite a couple times.
Couple times with that.
Yeah,
1,
couple
2, 3,
times,
4,
yeah.
5. You could like count them, bro. It was like, whoa, bro. Like,
But yeah, it was the
It was
cardio.
cardio. Burnt him
that
out,
ran
man.
out by the thirds. Yeah.
Got him. Got Jess. Got Jess. Good old Jess, mate.
Chad. Chad, Jess.
No,
Jess.
Jess
Jess,
cardio.
Jess,
yeah,
fucking up.
yeah. Jess's cardio went. Strader's cardio went in the second. The end of the second, you could start seeing it towards the third. Man, he was gassing out, and Chad looked good.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Nice knockout as well.
Yeah. He showed longevity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, moving on.
Cool.
My guy, I got this right again. I got
Pierce
both fights
versus
right.
Rodriguez. Ah.
Yeah, you put Rodriguez for this. Didn't
Yeah, I did.
Pierce's grappling
He
was
dominated with the wrestling. Yeah, he did.
overwhelming.
Um,
Too overwhelming.
There's quite a few scrambles though throughout.
I thought he was gonna choke him, bro.
He had a tight guillotine. Rodriguez,
Oh,
he
at
caught
one
him
point,
in-
he
I
caught him
thought
and
that
he
was
sent
it.
it
I
out.
thought yeah, that was it.
Not, bro. That's why his ears are like that. You see, that's why his ears are like that because he had to wiggle his head
it was
out
mad.
of that.
It was mad.
That was tight, bro. I don't even know. You could see at one point he tried to step to the side to try and get his head out. He tried to step back in. I was like, no, you got it. Even Paul Felder called it. He's like, no, he's got that. And as soon as he pops his head out, he
But
was
no,
like,
Rodriguez had a few times where he scrambled and he caught
caught
things
him
like
in the guillotine
he caught it the guillotine.
twice.
He caught the arm bar
Once.
and he could have got the arm bar. He didn't put his foot over the head of Jonathan. That's kind of how he got out of it.
He just swiveled round.
Yeah, he
After-
didn't.
yeah.
He didn't secure it
Secure
properly.
it, so he
But
swiveled round.
yeah, it just showed. Yeah, I don't know. Like even Rodriguez, he had nice striking when he got to use it. But obviously,
He just pummeled
Pierce
him.
took him down a lot of the
Pummeled-
time, and he
pummeled.
didn't really. But when he got to use his striking, he looked good. But,
Pierce has got conditioning though.
yeah, of
Because
course.
to wrestle like
Yeah,
that for
yeah,
3
to
rounds.
be
I always
comfortable
say-
wrestling like that for 3
And
rounds.
you
yeah,
look good. Like you
100%,
didn't look
yeah.
like he gassed.
But I think Rodriguez, obviously, he's still young in his career. I think he just showed in spots he showed a bit of bad decision making. I think I'd say, and but yeah, no, it was a decent showing. You thought obviously it's not a fight that he wants to fight wrestling.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
he's a stand-up guy, but
You're gonna have to overcome these things.
yeah,
That's what the
100%.
UFC love to
But
do. To you,
he's
throw you dogs.
Jiu-jitsu looks like that. He's kind of got
Bro,
that pettis in him.
his
You know what I
jiu-jitsu's
mean?
legit. Once he gets anything locked in, it's legit.
Yeah, he just needs
It's
to
just-
tighten up
yeah.
little details on
And
finishes.
I think the wrestling will be able to help his jiu-jitsu. If he can tighten up a bit on the wrestling to be able to transition into
Yeah.
the jiu-jitsu, I think that will help him. So.
yeah, 100.
Moving on.
Oh,
Mario,
yeah.
but
I think I got this as well. Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
we
the
got this
controversy.
Batista
Yeah,
versus
listen, look, we'll get
Perrin.
into it after
This is the controversy.
We're gonna get into
no
it now.
controversy.
There ain't no controversy.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
talk about
Chill,
this.
man.
But like, before we talk about it, Mario
Batista,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I thought he was using knees well, low kicks well.
He was a better fighter.
Mm.
Paired up Jay Perrin coming at the last minute to step in for this fight, but yeah, he pieced him up, man.
Yeah, in
He
the
was-
clinch,
he
he was using,
was first
doing
to
like
everything.
elbows,
He looked good.
shoulder
He
shots
looked good.
to the body in the clinch against the fence. Like, you look good. He did look good.
Good conditioning, didn't gas as well. That's what again another fight that I look for. No gassing.
Perrin
Saw the
was
fight.
trying to. I think Perrin was trying to more lean towards boxing
Yeah,
in that fight as well.
got his leg kicked a couple of times
yeah,
as well. Perrin,
yeah.
he got like that low calf kick. So, but good fight.
I think Perrin started to fade a bit in the third as well. Again, it's a bit of a gas.
Thing, but he
Gas
had the
tank
look,
thing
but
as well.
he got thrown in at the last minute.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
by getting thrown in at the last minute, that can happen,
No, 100%.
and you lot can have it out because this is the reason these lot are gonna.
So basically,
first of all,
I won again this
He
week.
didn't win. He didn't win.
Three in a row.
I'm
I
involved.
done the 3P.
He
Like I
didn't.
said,
He didn't. He didn't.
Like I said.
He didn't. He
Like I
didn't.
said.
You never. You done.
I done the 3P, bro.
You know when Tyrone
Push my
Woodley-
mic to the
Hey,
side.
Wait, is it even in there? You know what? You see that fight there? Tyrone Wonderboy, where they both go like this. That's what you should be doing right now.
No,
fam.
I know,
He
good.
tied.
Bring my mic back for that one.
Bro, he tied, fam.
That was good still.
Me and him, Rimz
explain.
got 4 fights, yeah? I got 3. But on the app, for some reason, this fight, it cleared in it. So Shane said, reset. I didn't reset. I was out at the time. So, all right, cool. I should have reset it. I didn't. Watch the tape back from last week on what my pick was, and we take it as that. So if we're doing that, it's 4 apiece. So if you want that majority draw, like do you know, I don't even like to draw in it. So if you really want it that bad, take it. But you shouldn't be accepting draws, fam.
Like,
That's
you
poor.
should take that, but he's giving you.
Bro.
He's giving it to you.
I'm hearing excuses.
Man said it's not really an excuse. If you want to draw, take the draw, bro. You want to
You
draw.
got told
That's
to pick.
poor.
You didn't
That's
pick
poor.
again.
That's
Ain't
poor.
my business.
That's poor.
So-
3P.
That's
This
poor.
week's winner.
It's vacant. No,
On
there's
a
no
fat
winner.
vacant.
It's vacant, bro.
This week's winner on a 3P, I'll give it as a judge.
I'm two-time defending
I'll give
champ.
it. I'll give it.
Yeah.
You're giving it to him.
I'll give it to him. I have to give it to him.
Yeah,
I
me.
did tell you to repick.
The man was out.
That's not our
Oh,
point.
it takes 2 seconds.
And you know what? And he said,
It takes
yeah,
2
and you
seconds.
replied. You replied
Yeah,
and said,
you replied
yeah.
first.
You replied, yeah, you replied. So I have to give it for fairity. Fairity is
That's poor.
Rimz. You are the.
That's
this
a
week's
man.
champ.
That's a
you
man.
did draw with Jack. Shouts out to Jack. You know everybody
Yeah.
knows Jack.
Yeah.
Who sits here quite often.
Yeah.
That's
Jack
a
did
that's
do
a
well
man.
for- so if Jack was here, he could have a road something to say.
That's a man with no pride. fam.
Bro, you're selfish,
no
you
pride in
So
it.
you're sour.
There's no pride.
Sour face, you.
This is a man. This is a man.
Anyway,
I can't even respect this. fam.
anyway, make sure you join in on Fanatics app. Yeah, the links are in the description. You can join and do the picks with us.
And please, guys, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
We're
it
still
helps the
building.
channel. It helps the
the
channel.
channel. We're building, and you're helping us build with it. So please, we appreciate it.
All right, cool. Let's
Moving on to some Bellator.
quickly. Just
We can cover
gloss over.
Bellator.
I didn't watch a lot of Bellator.
Oh, we
but-
can just cover over the 3 fights that we want to cover over. We won't kill you lot of Bellator and drown you. I know some people don't love Bellator and like Bellator or whatever.
You picked the 2 fights.
What?
Bellator, I know, and they both come wrong in it. I know. Bellator shit. Bellator shit.
Dog.
Hey.
Bellator
He's
made me look
on a mad run. You
I
know.
I know.
skidded it. He's
Bro,
on a mad
I'm on a skid still. I'm on a skid.
You're
I haven't come into this year bad.
Whoa.
Did you pick anything for Bellator? No.
Nah.
So don't do that. Then shut your mouth.
No,
man.
you're
Don't
the
do
only one that picked
Yeah, I
it,
know, 'cause I did
but-
it for fun.
I
just did
know,
it for
but
fun.
Nah, man.
But,
Yeah, that's mad.
I'm
Alright,
on
cool.
the-
Alright, cool. We had
main events.
Neiman
And
Gracie
versus
versus
Logan Storley.
Yeah.
Another Gracie boy.
Yeah. Well, what can you say?
I don't like his stand up. I can tell you that.
You
much.
Gracie.
Bro.
It looked better before, but
It
it
was-
weren't. It was lacking here.
Bro, you know what it
Storley
is?
is just landing better strikes all night.
But
Like,
Story's not even that good.
he's
from
not.
the
He's not a
hands.
striker. He's a wrestler.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the thing. I think where he's great jiu-jitsu and he's a great wrestler, they just kind of cancelled. They said, "Oh, forget
But-
this ground thing. Let's see who wins on the striking."
Which is fair, but they're both poor from it.
Mm.
And what do you always say? A fight starts where?
Yeah, on standing, innit?
And he said that. He said that he wants to come for Michael Venom Page.
Storley,
No, Gracie.
Gracie.
That was a part of
'Cause
some
he's
fight
trying to
news,
take him
but I
down.
was just like that.
I don't know.
because he's trying to take him down. Clearly,
If you can get him
Get him on
down,
the
but
floor.
I don't think Michael.
He might knock him out before he even gets
yeah,
anywhere
yeah,
near.
I
From what I
think
saw,
Yeah,
that was terrible. Like that, there was no fluent. Like he wasn't
He
fluent
looked,
with
he
his
looked a bit better in the third, Gracie, but still.
But it's not.
So-
He's not fluent. I didn't see any fluent boxing or fluent striking out
Well,
of any.
he caught him with an uppercut.
Yeah, no,
Could have
he
rocked
fought
him,
nice.
but then he got rocked himself.
All right,
But-
there you go.
yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
that fluent. Like, be fluent with it. Like, it was like you get hit, I get hit. He done well. Logan had the better at the exchanges
just
compared to touching him more.
just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit.
And but to be honest with you, the fight was the fight through from the first to the fifth round.
where
It was the same fight.
where these
Yeah.
man
Do you know
rank
what I mean?
in the welterweight.
third and fourth, I think.
Yeah, third and
Oh,
fourth.
so
yeah.
now I get what you mean.
Do you get what I mean? This is another thing. I don't want to put no critics on it, but Bellator's rankings, as in their top end rankings, can't touch the UFC. Like, if you really throw some of these guys in there where they're ranked with the UFC guys,
Got
it's
Kobe
like-
versus
Walter,
Gracie,
right?
Oh
Yeah,
my
they-
days.
You could have. So if you're looking at welterweight, Amasov could probably be in UFC.
Yeah, okay,
Venom Page should probably be. It could be in the UFC.
but he would get beaten.
and
He's
Lima.
mad, but all-
Lima.
but all these
Yeah,
guys
they'll
will
get
get
beaten, but
beaten.
they'll beat people.
Yeah, but they won't win the title. I can't see
No
them.
one's beating Usman though.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Not Usman
Clear
right
cut
now,
or
nah,
Kobe.
yeah.
Take
None of
Usman
them
out
guys
the
are
equation,
beating
like,
them two.
Like before Usman got that striking, I used to think him versus Lima could touch him before he
'cause
gets
Lima's
him
got
to the
hands.
ground. But now, sorry.
See?
yeah,
It's hard, and even Kobe.
even
They can't, none of them. Would be, I don't see none of them.
There's a
beat.
few people who I think can translate.
Masvidal
But
could starch
yeah.
one of them.
yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
hear you.
saying,
I hear what
like,
you're
it's
saying.
just
I hear
like-
what you're saying.
It's hard, like, and that's the problem. I think when I watch the Bellator, sometimes I'm just my level of comparison. I'm always comparing it maybe to the
I hear
UFC
you,
or something,
I hear you.
and I just look at it. But shouts out to Logan Storley. I think they maybe one of these are in next in title.
Yeah,
for the
probably.
fight.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's
probably
gonna be
Storley
Logan.
next. Yeah.
So yeah, want to move on?
Quickly, Andre
Whoa.
Kroshkov versus Chance. How do you say it? Renkonto?
Well, let me
Concho?
just say this. What's his name?
Just say
the
chance,
Russian.
chance.
Chance.
Chance, not
Chance.
Chance, the other guy.
Oh,
Andre,
Kroshkov.
yeah, Korchov.
Yeah, he's serious. He's serious.
Put it like this:
And-
Chance, yeah, got 5 broken ribs,
Oh, there's a broken rib.
a punctured lung.
Oh shit.
He is officially injured. He is
Retired, bro.
fucked,
What are you talking
bro.
about?
He got 5 broken ribs from that back shot,
Yeah.
bro. When I watched the replay, his body rippled, bro.
Yeah, no, it was.
No
it was
XRP,
a-
but
it was
his
a-
body rippled. You get me, man?
Right. It
His body-
was a shot.
Bro,
still, it was a
he
shot. It was
sent
a shot.
waves through him.
I didn't even watch this. I need to
Bro,
see this
it
shot.
was
fam.
a madness, and
Yeah.
and it was quick as well. Like they got into a
Yeah.
little exchange, and then he
Yeah.
come
Within
back.
a few seconds.
Yeah, he backed out of the exchange and spinning wheel kicked him, and it was right to the stomach. He just dropped like a sack of shit, bro. And like he had to call it. Like I don't think at first, you're thinking, "Right, was it even that bad?" And
I thought it was
that
like a
bad.
liver shot, but it was the ribs that done him. Oh,
5 cracked ribs, you know.
that's a bad injury. That's the worst. You can't
Punctured
move.
lung.
You can't
You can't
move.
breathe.
And nothing.
You
Like,
can't breathe a
it's all
punctured
long.
lung.
It's all long.
Fuck me, bro.
Yeah, but Kroshkov is serious. Like he's serious. He's had fights with Lima and
He's been through with the dogs,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, no, he's good fighter. The
let's
only
go
other
to
one I watched,
Bates.
was Bates.
We'll just skip. You wanna find him? You find him? Is it on the prelims? Yeah,
the prelims.
just bring his face up. Yeah, this kid here,
Yeah,
he's serious.
serious.
You know why I like him?
How'd he get on? I didn't even watch it.
Oh, he done very well. He won
You win.
all 3 rounds. Yeah. Do you know why he done? What have you done here?
Oh gosh.
Do you know why he's done? Like, do you know why I really like Jalen Bates? I'll tell you why, for people at home, why I really like Jalen Bates. He's a kid that is very good all round and is confident to take it anywhere in the fight. You can see he gave himself up for a takedown, but he was never
Uncomfortable,
worried about being on his back, never worried about being in the striking exchange, never worried about being in the wrestling exchange. Love that. I can see that confidence. He's young, but he's only going to get better off that.
Yeah,
But
I
he
hear that.
at flyweight, bantamweight, sorry, is going to be a problem. He's very, very, very good. Like, he's long, gangly.
Yeah.
He he don't mind. He's very good jiu-jitsu. He rare naked.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't even go. He choked him. Sorry.
Yeah,
He choked him out in the third
Yeah,
round.
he
in the
choked
end
him
of
out.
the
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah, another. That's his 5th stoppage via rare naked
Yeah.
choke.
Yeah, no, he looks good. I think.
Collecting them.
Bro, he's collecting them still. Yeah, he's good in it, Rimz.
Yeah, no, he's
like,
good. He's serious. Because I actually saw when I saw his name, I was like, oh yeah,
I remember him.
I'm
Innit? You know,
watching this.
remember him.
Yeah, and that's what you want.
Yeah.
especially people
Yes.
coming up. You want them to be memorable. Like,
That's big facts.
in your head.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%. You want to be able to remember them. Like, and again, he's on the prelims, but he headlined the prelims like as in
Yeah,
the top.
yeah,
so
yeah.
Shit.
And obviously he trains with AJ McKee.
AJ McKee,
Yeah.
you can see it. You can
Body
see
shot.
the
Yeah,
but you can see the
yeah,
same style.
styles.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
that
yeah,
flamboyant,
man.
kind
Flamboyant.
of move.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm not worried. Wherever
yeah.
you take this, I'm not worried. I can strike. What?
Solid submission
I
game.
beg you. I
Yeah.
beg you to take me down. It's like, yeah, I like it. But shouts out to him, Jalen Bates. Everyone, watch out for him, man.
Definite. Let's go move on to the boxing
Saying,
quick. Yeah.
Yes, the British.
The showdown.
The British showdown that everybody was waiting for and watching.
All I'm gonna say is,
Say it now.
Brook, is on his Jon Snow, mate. King of the North, mate.
He's on his King of the North.
He came for that crowd, bro.
Listen, he looked good. Kel always looks good like that. I think Kel's a very good counter puncher. Always been a very good counter puncher. Moves his head very well. Amir Khan is done out here. He's been done out
I give
here.
him I give him. He still has fast hands. His hands are quick.
he's
so
rapid.
They're rapid
Hands
and
are
don't hit
quick,
nothing.
Yeah, they're pillars. They're pillars.
Air,
Pillows.
bare air, bro. Air's hitting me. Don't make
But
nothing.
when he chinned him in round 1, I was like, yeah, I know where this is going.
Yeah,
I know where this is going.
Chinned him round 1 and he was dancing. You heard me. Man was doing a stanky leg. Why does his legs always do that? They wobble. He's got knee problems. He might need knee surgery. I don't know. He's got bowed knees or something, but his knees always swing left and right when he gets touched.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you know when Khan's been touched. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like,
And Khan was kind of leaving an opening on his left. He's like, his hand was low all the time. I was like, you're not the person to be keeping your hands low like this, you know.
they picked it up earlier. Was you watching? Was you watching it on Sky Sports or? Because I was watching.
Oh, I was watching on
Top Right. I was watching American
ESPN. Yeah, I was watching. Yeah,
So he
with
was watching the commentary with Ward.
Yeah, with Wood. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So did you hear what he was saying? Khan's got a tendency to, when he comes in and if he goes with the over right, he don't take his head off a center line. He does it like he leaves his head on center line and tries to escape with his speed by moving backward. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's why he gets touched a lot. And I think a lot of people have noticed that. And yeah. He's not the same fighter. You could see he wasn't the same fighter.
But
He's not.
it's like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just
From
Kel was always better than him, even in their primes.
I think
Kel was always better than him.
obviously because he had that Olympic credential, he was the chosen one. So
Yeah.
they kind of pushed him more than Brook. But
What
yeah.
you gonna say?
No, he didn't look like he wanted to be there from the jump, innit? The walk, if you watch the walk, when Crawford and that leaves him, where they can't go any further and he's got to go by himself, he looks non-existent. He gets to the bit where you're really coming into the crowd. All you see is one hand go like this and push him. You see the hand push him onto the stage, bro. Like, man's thinking, no, I don't really want to go out there. From when I saw that, I said, this guy, because I was saying Khan at the start, I said, nah,
You knew it.
this guy is not on smoke. And then the first round, first minute was how it was. I went, nah, you're not here to win, bro. You
but
collected your paycheck.
like I said,
Kel came to kill though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Kel
he
came to
he's on,
kill.
he's on bully boy
He
tactics.
come
But
to
it was-
kill.
it was-
I don't like you, Carl.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, the ref made them touch gloves at the
Yeah,
beginning.
it's years of
He
being
was-
in the shadow, innit? Of
Yeah,
like,
I hate you.
fuck you, you've taken my limelight, everything I worked. You know the man that think
But
everything
do
I
you
worked
feel like
for.
that because he made his own limelight
Yeah,
by
he-
beating Sean Porter and getting a
definitely.
Gennady Golovkin fight.
But he could have
Been
been pushed more.
more.
He
Yeah.
could have been the golden boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas,
Amir Mo.
Can't lie though. Every time Khan was touching his eyes, I was getting scared for him. Because remember, he's had bare eyes, eye problems for him. I was thinking, yo,
yeah, no, I hate you saying.
you can't take too many of those. But
It's kind of like I was saying. Like I feel this was more of a fight, not more to say who's better, more to say who's declined less from their peak. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, you could see it.
Because obviously they didn't fight in their peaks,
fam,
you
Brook
know what I
looked
mean?
brolic.
Yeah, no,
His
he's a
back
he's a unit,
was
bro.
nuts.
Compared to Khan, he looked like a unit. Still.
Yeah.
He was way
He
bigger.
beat him up. That's what I said to him. And he's a better boxer. Sound, he moves his head better. He has the better basics in boxing that you need to survive. He doesn't get hit as much. And when he does get hit, he takes some of the shots off the off of it. You can't
Rolls
do.
with it,
Yeah.
What you
he
saying,
has that
though?
typical counter style Mayweather-ish type of style. Though. No one can do what Mayweather does, but you just roll with it a little bit, move your head a little bit more, try and get to side, and not as much as walk through it. When he does put his gloves up and roll. I like that. Like Kel does have that basic better boxing, and that's why I always thought he was gonna win.
Yeah.
I did say knockout as well. I thought he was gonna knock his Kondo.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna knock him out from early, bro.
Yeah, he don't
What you
survive,
saying
yeah.
though? Because Eubanks Jr. at the end, you don't watch the ESPN. I was watching the Sky one. I don't know if he come on.
No,
It's
no,
really
yeah,
out.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they brought him over and then he was like, "Oh, I'd like to see him try that with me."
Don't worry, we had that
Oh.
for news. We got that for news.
Oh, you got.
That's
We're
something
going and we're not doing
we
it
can
now.
do that. No, we can do it now. Though, go on. That was in the news.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
All I'm saying is, that just shows me where Eubanks is, bro.
Yeah.
Because what are
call
you
that
doing?
Kel, to call
You
that
just
Kel.
got a decent win that you could try go fight someone to try get a title. You're talking about Kel, bro.
Because
Man who's at the end of his career.
and you're way bigger than
Yeah,
him.
you're not really.
Well, he was
What you
claiming
did.
he was claiming that Kell Brook walks around heavier than he does.
Probably does.
Even
And
if
probably
he
can
does,
make it.
bro, like that just shows me you're not serious. Like in trying to get a world title. Why you couldn't? What Brook is not gonna get you a title shot? Like you know what I mean? Like it's just a money fight in the UK.
In the UK.
You know what I mean? Like
Well, for
Oh,
Kel, Kel said that's the fight he needs as well because that's the one. That's
no,
missing
for Kel,
off
that's
good.
solid. Like he beat
Rose, yeah.
what big boy things. Yeah, get me
And
for
you're
him.
stepping
But
up a weight, so it
yeah.
do you well. As
yeah,
well
no,
to
that's
do it.
big for him. But like Eubank, what are you doing? Yeah,
Shows
what are
your
you doing, bro?
Yeah, you're not really on it, innit? Shows your state,
Yeah,
your
yes.
level where you're at.
Yeah, or even your just your mindset. Like, why you want to fight? Don't you want to fight best in the world?
No, I hear you.
Like,
I hear you. I hear you. Well,
especially at his age. Like, I'll go.
You
On
go,
for
man.
time.
yeah, because your boy. It's true though. Yeah, I know. I'm not a big Chris Eubanks fan anyway. I don't think he's.
He's a
great
waste,
spot,
man. No one
so-
likes him.
But
Sad
yeah.
man.
But yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Moving on.
Yeah. Well,
Fight
that's
news?
the fights
Fight
done
time.
for the weekend. Let's get into some
Some
news
fight
then.
news?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
got some news.
Cool. Hit it up.
Right.
Say,
Let's hear some-
can I say one thing?
Of course you can. You always can.
Hey, Rimz, put the UFC rankings up.
Okay. He wants the rankings.
Go
Put the
to
rankings up.
the lightweight
He
division.
wants the rankings up. He's got
This is
something.
my news.
Lightweight.
Yeah, we'll go back up. On the left. No, too far.
Too far. It's Oliveira. You just saw it. Go
Down.
down. Go down. To your left. There you go. You go.
Keep-
Down.
This guy's mad.
Oliveira.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Moving.
Look at number 9.
Oh wow. Oh wow. When did this? Why did they do that? What's wrong with them?
Violators. Why are they joining?
Connor is now. I'm saying 10th, innit? That ain't even Connor now.
Because they put him in
Why would
Connor-
you tie? Like, what's the
Connor
point of
is
that?
now double digits on the UFC lightweight
Oh,
rankings.
no, he's 10th,
everyone.
bro. They just don't want to
This is
do
what
it.
I'm saying. They
Hey,
don't want to do
They
it.
just don't want to do it. He's 10th.
Connor is 10th, guys. Does that mean
And you
Connor
know,
is done?
if Rafael Faceve wins as well, he probably go
Yeah,
jump
yeah,
again.
yeah. So what does that mean that Connor's done, guys?
He's fighting Nate. I told you.
No,
He's fighting Nate,
he's
bro.
not. He's not.
He's not fighting Nate, or he's not done.
Anyway,
Alright,
he's,
alright.
not, he's not gonna fight Nate. It's not gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. He's gonna look. for bigger. Nate's gonna look for different, and then they're gonna make that. They're gonna hold the UFC hostage
Or
later.
ransom.
Yeah, later to do it. But anyway, so some fight news to you. Israel Adesanya's manager Eugene Behrman would like to see all fighters pay disclosed. Believes it would create more leverage for the athletes.
No, that wasn't Behrman. That was Simpson, his manager. I forgot his first name.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's his trainer, Eugene Behrman's his trainer.
It was his manager.
But yeah, Simpson.
I forgot his first. Tim Simpson, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. No. What he was saying was 100% making sense. He said even if it wasn't publicly disclosed, but it was on like a database where only managers could go on there. Because obviously it gives them bargaining power. Now they know what he's making. So this is what you should be making because you're on his level or you're higher than him or you're just below him. You know what I mean? It makes sense.
That benefit the UFC though.
No, 100% doesn't. But they don't need the UFC to do that. They can 100% get together and say, yeah, we're gonna
make this to agree. This is gonna be
this is gonna be
a way to do it.
Yeah, what we're gonna do just outside of their power.
And you think it makes it more fair across the board? Yeah.
It does. Yeah, 100%. Like it allows. Especially,
It allows you to know
like,
your
if you're a
worth.
big boy like Izzy, you're gonna demand what you want, and then work it out from there. But when you're little fish, you're gonna get what you're given, and you know what I mean. You can't
That's
really
true.
argue or
Yeah.
get the
When
I
you're
boost.
just
think-
coming in,
you know what I mean?
as a
think
rookie, yeah.
with the pay stuff, Ariel made a good point. I don't know if it was this week. It was this week actually, where he said, you see, like when you first start and you're like 12 and 12, like if you show up 12, if you win, yeah. He's saying it should just be a round figure of
100%.
even if it's 20, but you know 30, I'm getting 20,
100%.
rather than I got to win to get the other half of my money. Because, bro, when you actually think about the little bit of money they get at the start of their journey, who they have to pay, trainers,
their food,
their
Food,
rent, still,
lifestyle.
still got,
family.
bro, it's nothing, man. It's
Yeah.
peanuts. Do you know what I mean? So
serious.
I think it's out of respect for all of the fighters, there should be a number. I don't know what that number should be. That
A minimum.
you're in the UFC,
The
your
minimum.
wage is
minimum is
50K a fight or whatever. But there has to be a number so people know and can work out
Yeah.
finances off of it because it's not fair.
100.
All right, cool. Moving on. Jamal Hill still dreams of Jury Prohashka fight. Vows to hand out naps to a tired division. So
They
my
say he's
question
gone
to
sleeping
you
everyone, right?
is, can he beat Prohashka if you was for what you've seen from both? That's a question I need to ask both of you.
It's a standing fight because Prohashka doesn't take him down. Hill isn't trying to take him down. I'd say Prohashka's a bit more wild and just a bit more unorthodox.
Unorthodox, yeah.
I think Hill's a bit more clinical,
Technical side.
and I always like to lean towards
The technical side.
and a bit more. Yeah.
Mate.
So
You'd go with Hill.
Did
I could see myself.
What about you?
did who was it? I want to say the French. Did the French take out Ragnar? Where did Björn go? Was it Saudi? He went Saudi.
Yeah,
Or
Saudi, yeah.
did the Saudis take out Björn?
Never.
This is how you have to look at it. Man.
No one.
No.
Never.
They didn't.
No, it's true.
See what I'm saying? But nah, on a real level, Prashka, he's too wild in it. So I think he'll catch Jamal Hill, and he's tough from what I've seen.
Yeah,
So
that's-
100, yeah.
I think he'll catch him with one of those naughty somethings that no one's expecting. That's the only thing.
I kind of have to go for Hutchka. I said he's the
Yeah,
winner end of the year, isn't it? Remember when we done
Yeah,
it?
but
Don't
does
Get It
they don't mean he'll get to that
Wrong.
title
True,
fight
you don't
by
mean
the
this
end of the
year.
year.
True.
So
But
you
yeah,
could-
I can see he can beat Hutchka. Yeah, on the right day. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. I don't think he can.
You
Personally.
don't think?
Nah, no. He just what you said is tough. That Parashka's tough, and he's the one of the man that take one to give you one.
One thing I would
And
say
he looks a bit more bigger than.
is we haven't seen. Hill likes to keep things mid to long range, where Prohashka can work inside, yeah,
and out.
elbows and all that kind of game. We haven't really seen Hill in that situation too much. I don't think so. that would be interesting.
Interesting to see. All right, moving on. Cyril Gane wants revenge against Francis Ngannou, but it's okay if they never fight again.
Oh,
now
I heard
my
that.
now
Did
my
he say he
attitude.
wanted revenge?
Yeah.
You
So,
sure he
yeah,
said that?
yeah,
He seemed like he was
Cyril
just like, right,
No, he says he wants revenge.
Oh, right.
But he goes if he says he's okay if they never fight again.
Okay.
So my question to you two now
You don't
is
want to fight him again.
that a fighter's mentality? Because that shit makes me sick.
Oh wow.
That makes me sick. You're a top end. This is not your 10th and your 11th or
Yeah.
your 5th and your 6th. You don't want to really fight each other.
Yeah,
again. I get that you're trying to get to the title.
Mm.
He is the champ. What do you mean
Yeah.
you
I
don't
hear
want
you
to
saying-
fight him again?
You know what I think it is though was like I think from the way I hear it, he kind of came into the game late, and it was like almost like a last minute thing, and kind of put on him like Fernand kind of said, "Oh, you should do MMA." Like he was a kickboxer first, innit?
Yeah.
And he kind of pushed him towards MMA. So maybe I don't know. Maybe he's just in a place where he's just satisfied. Like
I think it's you had Francis at 60%, 70%, whatever you want to say, and you couldn't get the job over the line. You go.
If he didn't fuck up, like he beat him. If he didn't fuck up that last little bit in the last.
If my mum had a dick, she would be my dad.
my mum had a dick, she'll be my dad.
We can't do that. Like he did fuck up. That's why he lost.
True.
So and you
can't
lost.
make excuses.
Can't make excuses, and you lost to a man who clearly had no knee, bro. Had no ligaments in his knee, blood. So I'm saying off of that, I think he's gone. Boy, I faced him at 60, 70%, and I couldn't win. Imagine when he's 100%. Probably does me again.
I hear you.
Probably does me
I just
again.
don't like that mentality from someone that's close up. You should be a dog. You should
Oh,
be
yeah,
like, I
yeah,
want.
yeah.
That's just my thing. And brother, that should never come out your mouth.
Yeah.
That even if you don't really want to,
Yeah, behind closed doors, you
Yeah.
might be like,
I
oh
don't really
shit.
want to fight him. Oh, I don't want to fight my
Yeah.
cousin. He's like my
Yeah,
brother
yeah,
or
yeah,
someone.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But to the fact I have to. Like even through what Usman and Easy are saying about, oh yeah, we don't really want to chat, but
But they're saying
100 million.
Yeah, we'll do
you
it.
gotta sit down.
Yeah.
Gotta sit down.
Yeah, of course.
See, money talk. So you know what I'm saying?
Fam, look at the pit bulls, blood. Them man will fight each other, fam. Them man ain't even talking 100 mil, fam. Them man saying, yeah, let's go.
Let's go. I hear you on that. Anyway, let's move on. Israel Adesanya says it was disgusting for Usman's peanut head manager to push the fight. This is bigger than us.
Yeah. I hear where he's coming from.
I don't like Ali.
Do you like? Yeah, that's
don't
the
like
question
him.
I was going to ask you. How do you
Ali,
feel about
I don't
Ali?
like him.
I got a love and hate relationship.
Yeah,
for him.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm the
fuck
same. I'm the
I
same.
love him certain days. I hate him on others.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Like, you know what annoys me? How does he have every fighter? Like,
All the good fighters.
How?
Good at
His
his job,
job,
innit?
innit?
Good at his job. It's true though. Good at negotiating. He must be.
yeah,
He must be,
but
bro.
Damn, he annoys me still. Like looking at him just gets me angry. He's one of them guys. He don't even have to do that.
When Connor said he was a terrorist snitch.
Terrorist. You little terrorist snitch. You. And then fucking they had to tell him to get out of it. Like, hey, Ali, move, man. You're just setting off Connor. You're just making Connor get mad, bro. Yeah,
Connor's
it's
the
bad.
fucking goat.
Well, yeah, it
What a
is
guy.
bigger than we do know that. So basically, we're basically trying to say that there's three African champions, and they're all at the prime weights, in it, middleweight, welterweight, and heavyweight, and Usman going upper weight to middleweight would obviously make Izzy fight Usman, which would be a good fight.
What are you saying?
Who would win that fight?
I was about to say that because
Izzy's
Izzy's takedown defense is good.
No, Usman will kill him.
Against
It's not that good.
defense,
He's not that good.
Yes, but
Even
Usman's
against
going up.
defense, he will rip him off
Usman's
defense.
going up. So
Usman's a good wrestler, bro. He will rip him off. Usman will kill him for me.
I think it's an
He'll
interest.
ground and pound the shit out
I
of him.
think Izzy sets him up nicely with something. Because I've seen
And
Usman be
Usman-
touched.
Usman
I've
isn't
seen Usman be touched.
Yeah. Usman gets touched.
Yeah.
Usman can get touched. But Usman won't fight that fight like that. he knows how quick Izzy's striking is as the
It's
bigger man.
It's an interesting match.
You wrestle that. You just wrestle him.
Yeah.
Collegiately, you'd wrestle him. Why
Yeah,
wouldn't
you say that, of course.
Yeah,
Like,
You come-
it's
you
easier
start-
said than done, you
Because
know.
Usman will start with a jab.
It's easier said than done. Yeah, it's easier to start with leg kicks.
Yeah.
That's further out of
and
range.
then you dive and you sprawl, which Usman
You don't just
very
dive
good
and
at.
which
sprawl,
Rob
bro.
done, which
From
Rob-
far.
which
Not-
Rob done and
Bro.
didn't get away with.
Bro, this Usman is not Robert Whittaker.
Yeah, 100%.
He gets all his takedowns. Don't get me angry today. Do not start like Usman is, no. He is the most legit wrestler in that league by far. He's more legit than anyone in middleweight, apart from Hamza Shemaev at wrestling. Hands down, no questions, no buts, there's no arguments. He will kill Izzy. If Izzy can be taken down 4 times by
You're
Robert
rash,
Whittaker.
you know. You talk some shit. Oh,
What?
4 times by Robert Whittaker.
What's
That
it
didn't
for?
keep him there. Usman won't keep him
It's
there.
late, man. It's late.
No, you're
Lie.
mad. You're mad.
It's late, man. Lie.
You're mad.
I'm not saying he
Usman,
won't
no,
take it
we're
down.
not moving on. Moving on. We're making this for a debate show.
This guy makes
Moving on.
stream like.
Nah, because
Jesus Christ.
Usman can't take down.
No one
No,
didn't
no
say
one
he
said he
can't
can't
take
take
him
it
down.
down. They say
The
can't
way you're
take it
debating with me is like he can't from a far distance.
Bro,
Don't
Robert
talk like-
tried it from a far distance.
But why would Usman do that? When have we seen
But wait
Usman's
till-
IQ down like
we
that?
just said.
He's the champ
he's
for
gonna
a
throw
reason.
the jab. Izzy's gonna throw the leg kick.
and then take him down. And then he was like, "Oh, from far distance."
Because you can't take him down.
But
If you're getting leg kicked, you're not gonna be taking him down from that distance. You have to come past that.
Okay, I've seen enough man get leg kicked, and then after that they feed it and they're like, "Yeah, you're going to the mat." They don't matter. They close the distance, and they don't that they dive. They just close the distance. I'm saying from IQ, who has better fight IQ? Do you believe overall, Izzy or Usman? From what
Izzy.
you've seen, you're mad.
Izzy.
Better
You
fight.
are mad. Overall, from everything
But
they
what-
have, from I'm talking about their package, what they can offer to
Who
from
has better
oh,
fight
so who has
IQ?
Usman
Izzy.
by a million miles.
Oh no, I wouldn't go there.
Izzy.
I wouldn't go
I
there.
would, because
A
he's had the
million
harder
miles.
fighters. He's had the harder fighters. On the come up, he's had harder fighters. So I've watched him
Not
from the
his fault.
style.
It's not
From the
Izzy's fault.
style.
Izzy's
I'm
division
not so-
isn't as
that's
as
what I've
jam-packed.
watched though. But what I have watched from Izzy get taken down a couple of times by Robert Whittaker, where
Yeah, and
a man that's
Usman's
good
been
walls
touched
on.
to his head like
And
a
Gilbert Burns nearly
What
dropped
happened? Did
him.
he get knocked out?
Did Izzy stay on the floor?
What?
Did Izzy stay on the floor?
No,
That's
but I'm saying
that's the
Gilbert Burns-
comparison.
No, but to me, the comparison is Izzy. Think about it from this. Everyone at home, think of it from like this, from a comparison point. Usman, wrestling wise, can hold you down and smash you and ground and pound you. That's Izzy. Izzy's gotten up from a wrestler that's not really a great wrestler. Usman's a great wrestler. Gilbert Burns, dropped Usman and Usman popped.
He isn't the greatest striker.
And still, he's a good striker though.
Yeah.
Gilbert Burns is a good striker.
So
And still
Robert
popped.
Whittaker's a good wrestler.
No, he's okay. No, he's okay. No, you know that. Let's not go. When last did Robert Whittaker pop a wrestle, bro? Before the Izzy?
Yeah,
before
we're not,
that.
we're not
Yeah, he
saying
hasn't
that.
had to.
He hasn't
Thank
had
you.
to.
That's my point. So if you don't do something often,
Gilbert
what's the
Burns
outcome of that?
hasn't used his jiu-jitsu in a long time. Doesn't mean he hasn't got great jiu-jitsu.
He does. Where did you get that from, bro? Where did you get that? When last did he use his jiu-jitsu? He always uses his jiu-jitsu. If you get onto the floor and the mat, he will use it against you, bro.
You mean
What are
he
you
hasn't-
talking?
he had
He
to.
hasn't had to
Yeah, because
use
that's
it.
the way the
Robert
fight pans
Whittaker.
out. He got knocked out and he's against Usman.
We're not doing this. You lot at home decide what.
We're gonna make a don't
Hey,
smoke.
yeah,
this
we
is
will
nuts.
eventually.
We're gonna make a don't
Hey,
smoke on this.
this
Down
is nuts.
below, who wins, Usman or
Or Izzy?
Adesanya? Let us know.
Yeah, we need more. Let's move
roll,
on.
let's
Yeah,
roll,
all
let's
night.
roll.
All right. Uriah Hall says Darren Till is really scared to fight him after Darren wants to fight Sean Strickland instead. Also, thoughts on Darren Till.
After Strickland beat Uriah Hall, so why would he be scared to fight?
Anyway, also thoughts on Darren training with Hamza. So,
Good.
So which
He needs
one? Alright, yeah.
He
No,
flew- he
I
flew
think
out
that's
to Sweden.
legit. That's legit. That's legit. I like that.
Hamza was calling him fat boy.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. No, he did look a bit plump.
He did.
Still.
He's belly, yeah.
But yeah. I'd say that's a good pairing, man. That's
It's a good look. It's a good look. Because he needs help in that department.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
And like you got if you can defend
At
wrestling
least.
from Hamza, yeah, you're good in that division. You're good in that division. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I like it.
So what about the Uriah Hall Darren Till? Do you like that, or do you like
That
Darren
fight?
Till Strickland? What would
I
you
think
like?
I think
Darren Till
Darren Till
still.
can. I think Darren Till can deal with it. Right? If you when he gets a striker, he's
decent,
all right.
He's good.
And he's someone who can pressure well. And Uriah Hall can't deal with pressure, bro.
On his back foot is
Crumbles,
bad.
bro.
If he's not the
Yeah,
guy
yeah, if
giving
he's
the
not-
output,
If he's not the bully,
yeah,
He
that's true.
can't be a nail, bro.
Yeah.
The Strickland fight.
similar though. He's gonna stand
Similar
up.
So
fight. I
Strickland will
would
come
probably,
forward though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he will come
yeah.
forward.
Yeah, you know it is because Till's been on the skid. It's like
Don't
want
wanna
to
see it.
It's
You don't
hard
want
to
to give
it's
him
hard
that.
to-
Give him that.
You forget about his previous. You know what I mean? But Darren Till has the skill to get Strickland out of there.
As
'Cause
well.
it's going to be a strike. It's
Striking.
mostly striking, so it's in his favor. Yeah.
All right, cool. Gracie's. Oh well, it's not gonna happen now. But Niam Gracie says Michael Venom Page won't be able to run from him if he wins the title. So
Oh, Neiman Gracie.
Yeah, sorry, Neiman Gracie says.
Michael
Obviously, he
Venom.
just lost.
No, I don't care right now.
So
Yeah.
do you want to just move on?
Bellator news, man. Move on from that.
Kayla Harrison considering dropping to bantamweight, still undecided.
She can't make that.
Still undecided.
She's got to
on
chop
her
off
free
a
agency.
foot, a arm, something if she's
She
making
can't.
that.
I don't think she can
She
make
is-
that.
She said she could make it twice a year.
No.
That's 2 fights a year.
What I heard
That was in the interview with the weighing in.
She said she isn't counting it out. She said she hasn't tried it. She isn't counting it out, whereas before she was counting it out, but she knows the fights are there, so she wouldn't count it out. But she said she'd have to try.
Where did you hear that?
I think it was on. It might have been with Ramondi on MMA fighting. Someone. It weren't. It weren't. It was definitely ESPN or MMA fighting, but it weren't with Brett or Ariel.
Okay. I don't think she can make that weight.
I don't think she can either.
I heard them weighing in. She said to Big John and that she could, and Josh, that she can make it twice a year. But she wouldn't want to because it would take so much toll on her body.
Yeah.
It would kill her. Like it would literally kill her.
It'll be cyborg all over again.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's long.
Nah, you're a big woman.
Yeah, it's long.
All right.
So-
Moving on. Chad Mendes planning to reevaluate MMA options after bare knuckle bout. Expects he'll love it or probably hate it after. Let's give him a shout out because obviously he won
Yeah.
his bare knuckle bout along with Mike Perry.
Mike Perry one, yeah.
Both of the old UFC guys, and it was a good knockout as well. 4th round knockout for Chad Mendes.
Yeah.
At least
do you
they're
think about
earning
that?
money, man.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
earned as much as Ngannou.
Yeah, that's what you were saying, isn't it? So
That's
boy,
nuts.
coming back to MMA though.
Would you want to see him back?
Wait, he was at
Featherweight. Nah, man, there's nothing there for you. Like, you're 38.
Really,
How old
yeah.
is he
How
now,
old is
like?
he?
I don't know.
He's like 36, 38 now.
Oh yeah, it's no point, man.
out.
It's
Done, man.
really no point.
You don't think so?
Really, you're that late in your career, and the lighter weights is harder as well.
Chad Mendes.
He must be around that age though.
Chad Mendes is, how old is he? Where's his age? Where's his age? Born
long.
36.
Yeah,
36.
yeah, it's long, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Moving on. Luke Rockhold targeting June return. Interested in fight of Paulo Costa.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't care for the guy.
Did you watch the submission radio,
I
the
did
way he
watch
said it?
Yeah.
He was just like, they asked him, who would you like to find? And he was like, wine. Because obviously he was drinking. So it was kind of funny. But yeah. I think Rockhold's past it.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I think he's past it. But
He's had too many just injuries.
yeah, like,
Yeah. Just
he might win one, lose one, win one, lose one. That sort of guy now. I can't see him putting on a streak and then getting a title shot again.
Yeah. I think the
But
Mm.
if he did, he could be a problem for Izzy. Just because he's very tall himself. He can mix it well. Like, he's got
prime,
tools.
if it was a
What are you talking about, bro?
if it was a
Talk about the
if it-
Usman
if
team.
it
Talk
was
about
a-
fucking dead Luke Rockhold.
if it was a prime,
Dead Luke Rockhold.
if it was a
He's
prime
dead,
Rockhold,
you know.
no,
maybe.
I'm
Man, trying
I
to drag
don't-
him out from the
I don't know
grave.
about
No,
this.
no,
And
no,
you're
no,
like,
no,
what?
no, no,
Shut
no,
up.
no,
I
no,
don't want to
no.
hear that, man.
I don't
I
know
do
about
not
that.
You're not
want
ain't
to
listening.
hear
You're not
that.
ain't listening. I'm saying he's got the tools.
I understand what you're saying.
He's got the
prime,
tools.
prime Rockhold.
Yeah, not now.
Not now. I don't
No,
think
don't
now.
even bring
Yeah.
that up.
I'm not saying he will now. I'm just saying he has the tools. He's rangy. He can mix it up. Show Izzy something different whilst also being at the same range in striking and being comfortable there. Like
Yeah. No, I hear
he's
what you're
he's got that side, innit? But of course, yeah. Maybe 5.
Izzy's
6
just
years.
young and more athletic and beat into everything. He'll be more snappy.
We say he's young. He's not young. He's MMA. He's
Athletic.
MMA young.
Yeah, that's good. That's young.
In
That's what I
terms
mean.
of
Yeah, he's still athletic. He's in his prime. Put it like that. He's in his prime.
saying. Yeah.
He's in his prime where he will be able to be the quicker fighter. So, but
go on next
Paul
one.
Costa. Bisman says Izzy's not the GOAT. Anderson Silva is because he's done more.
Izzy beat
Yeah, he's on his way, but
Izzy beat Anderson. Just say I'm not saying he is the GOAT, but he beat Anderson. All right, cool. It's not in his prime, but he beat him. And Shell made a real good point. DC and Bisburn said Anderson's the GOAT in the middleweight division because they beat him. No. And that does make sense because I've beaten the GOAT.
yeah, so is Izzy.
Exactly. But Izzy's not the one deciding if I'm the GOAT. Shell has fought Anderson, lost to him. So really and truly, he should be like, yeah, he's the GOAT. He beat me. Said Izzy's the GOAT. So
But he don't like Anderson.
yeah, cool. But I would like to think he would put that aside when deciding who the GOAT is. Do you know what I
Fair
mean?
enough.
But
I wouldn't say Izzy's the GOAT yet. I think
He's got more work to
he's-
do.
but his resume, if you
His resume is
his
good.
resume is very good.
It's still more.
It's just
title
not
defenses to
resume.
have
Yeah, that's the
and-
problem.
And
If his
finishing-
resume that he
finishing
had
as well.
now was with the title, with the resume he had, if it was all title defenses, so all of these people he's beat, like was with the title, it would be a different story. But the fact that it's only what
Not the Yoel fight because Yoel fight.
Huh?
is dead.
No, I'm just saying
That's like one of the worst fights in history.
I know, but I'm saying I'm just looking at it from if you went on Wikipedia and you saw Yoel, Vittori twice, Whitaker twice, like as a record with the title.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
no,
you
no.
go,
then
yeah, that's
he'd be goated.
proper,
Yeah.
That's proper.
So yeah, I think if he gets to what did Anderson get? Was it
9,
8 or 9, something
eight
like
or
that?
nine.
No.
If
that
Izzy,
8 or 9?
if Izzy can get to 7, 8 title defenses, for me, yes, he's got to knock some more out, but yeah, I think he's up there. It's 1 and 2 in it.
Anderson's on
2.
10.
10. All right,
Yeah.
that's big still.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
Izzy then got now? Probably
Izzy must be on
5,
4 or 5.
5. Marvin Vittori, Costa, Whitaker twice.
No.
He won against Whitaker, innit? He took it from Whitaker.
He took it from Whitaker.
Who's that?
So just start. Yeah.
Izzy's on. Well, it's 4 UFC, but he says it's
Defense.
5 because he
Took it.
had the interim title and he said that's a defense.
Yeah,
So
it's not.
that's what
It's
he
not
says,
official,
isn't it?
it's not, but it's not.
But yeah, officially, if you're
Officially it's
going
4.
it's 4.
All right, cool. Anyway, moving on. Hamza Shemaev doesn't see a real fight against Gilbert Burns. Believe he faces the winner of
Oh, because that's not signed, is it?
No, not yet. It's not. If it gets signed,
Well, why is it? I don't understand all
happens?
this.
because it's back, it'll be pushed to April, so it wouldn't matter anyway. They still have 3 months to train. They'll be fine. And if they both know it, they should be training anyway. It's just for paperwork. What do you do from
Well,
there?
he is, isn't it? If he doesn't fight,
No, if he fights Hamza, how do you? If Gilbert and Hamza fight, what do you think happens?
that's gonna be like the real test, isn't it? Like,
that's a test.
that's like, are you ready for?
This shows us.
Lee was supposed to be the
No,
real
that was
test.
to see like is he in the rankings? Is he of that ilk? You get me? This is to show like, okay, you're about that, but like, are you ready for Usman?
So what if he smokes him?
If he smokes him, he's ready for Usman.
But what about
And if he
Covington?
smokes him,
Yeah,
Usman
yes.
should be scared.
Yeah,
No, if he does, like something,
Henry.
not like
G.
Ji Liang,
Yeah.
but like something
Even
like,
knocks him out quick time.
like
Boom,
something-
starches him.
something like along the lines, maybe not as dominant or like Mershad, like just like, but if he gets him out of there kind of quick and like, yeah, Usman should be scared still. That's problems. That is problems.
What about for Covington or Masvidal?
Neither of them getting
Ooh.
title shot next anyway.
Ooh.
No, for him to fight them.
Oh,
To fight
what?
them.
Yeah. After.
Oh, he kills
I think.
Masvidal.
Ooh,
about
actually, no. The
Kobe?
Kobe one is but I don't think.
I would love to see the Kobe one.
That would be
The
interesting.
build up to that fight would be
That would be,
hilarious.
whoa! It would
That'd
be
be
funny because
funny,
Kobe
bro.
taught us the most.
Yeah, it would be.
But then
what he will
Hamza
say-
isn't really a. I don't
No,
think
but-
he's witty like that.
No,
I
he's
think,
not. But he will
No.
get mad. He will make you.
He's just gonna say, "I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
kill you.
He's funny
Everybody.
still. Everybody. He's funny still. All right, we'll move on. Conor McGregor claims he has the best ground and pound in the entire sport of MMA.
He's so deluded, bro.
When I wrote that, I was laughing. He
Wait.
says he has the best.
Man, them are
he says,
laughing, but
he says, hold on. He says, I don't miss.
you not seen the way he bounces craniums off
Off
of
of
canvases,
canvases.
blood.
Oh.
No, but to say that, like,
Oh,
come
that
on,
was
man.
funny. After Habib smashed you to shit on ground and pound and spoke to you on the floor and says, "Talk to me now." Whack, whack. And then you shouldn't say that though. He is delusional, isn't it? Don't
He
you
takes
think
drugs. He takes drugs.
that?
He's
He
got
must be, bro. He
He's
must. You
got
can't
it.
say that, bro.
Did you see? Did you see? Yeah, when he's laying down and he's eating the ice.
Yeah,
pop,
yeah.
and he's
He's
just
just
laughing,
laughing.
For no reason.
He's so tapped.
He's done.
He's tapped.
He's
bro.
done, bro.
He's
Did you see
tapped,
his Valentine's
tapped,
Day
he's
thing?
tapped.
He posted a Valentine's thing with his girl.
Yeah.
But did you see it though?
I
It
saw
was
certain pictures. I
funny,
didn't see
bro.
all of
It
them.
was fun. It was a video though. It was funny. It was just him laughing, but he's got this mad evil laugh. Bro.
Yeah,
He's like, but I mean, he's just like, I'm like, bro, this guy actually plays the evil villain.
He's
bro.
hilarious. So.
Oh, anyway, let's move on because I think we all agree he doesn't have the best
Right,
ground.
right.
Leave it out, Connor.
Nate Diaz shuts down Conor McGregor trilogy for now. Says he's got a lot of work to do. He's another funny one. Nate says that Conor's got a lot of work to do. I swear it
Like,
like
he's
that's
in
the
the
last
same
fight.
fucking
I know,
situation,
that's why I said when you said that trilogy fight was gonna happen earlier,
Yeah.
I said you know it's
Damn,
not.
man.
Nate's on some strict shit, fam. Nate said he's got work to do.
And
you know when
Nate's
said-
deluded as well, though. He is fucking.
He's punch
gone.
drunk to fuck,
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah, them mad.
Oh.
That's literally the perfect fight to make for both of them. Like you just see that, and
And bit of boxing news, obviously. I'm just gonna say it like how it is. Amir Khan says that he's more likely to retire from the sport of boxing. So-
bro, he was retired from when he was on
It-
Get Me Out of
yeah,
It, bro.
yeah,
for
When
real.
you're on that,
Yeah.
your career's
You're
done,
done.
bro. Like,
I said
it's
that
done
already,
still,
fam.
like,
Should've
yeah,
never been on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Why are you coming back, bro?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's facts. But
Man's in Australia.
what do you think about
eating
his career?
cockroaches.
Great career. If you had to say great, good, okay, bad, where does he rank?
Good.
Obviously, he got titles.
Great,
It was
good,
not
okay.
great, not great, not
Good.
great.
Okay, or is it good or okay?
Good
It's
because he
not
won
bad.
titles.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, good. Yeah, and he beat some good names. So yeah, no, you could say it was good, but it weren't great.
Cool, I agree. And obviously, Kell Brook saying that the only fight missing is Chris Eubanks, which we covered earlier. So
Yeah. I'm not gonna go over that again.
we're done. So that's it. Fight news out.
Cool.
Get into some picks.